Carolina, as they see the #8 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And the ball is picked off. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Gets into space at the 50. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The first down to 17.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Hokies are on the move here. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Hokies line it up with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quick completion to the tight end. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run it here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They'll make the first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. When they try the middle, that's stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
And the Hokies have 1st and 10 here. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The shotgun running play call. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
For the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Hokies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can you keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab, a chance to score. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Hokies will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. A handoff from the shotgun. And they'll get him down that time.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Toss it to the back, running left. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. It's exactly what he did there.
Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up 3rd down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Touchdown, Canes. They were not going to catch him that time.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And they'll set up for the PAT. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down. Makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Looking right. This one caught. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback of your defensive front.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback drops back. Caught for the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. The timeout is called. To talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Important 2nd down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead he takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. Tech offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Breaking free at the 35. Who's in the clear? Out past the 30. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Man, this guy can fly. He He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
And the Hokies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Score! Touchdown, Hokies! How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Try the ground game here with the running back. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handover. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. The back's got it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And the Canes are in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First down and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 45. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Hokies looking to keep this drive moving. Handoff in a single back formation. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
He's going down at the 20. 2nd and 20.
Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
The Hokies line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their right fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Miami. He'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started, and then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Tech offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
And the Hokies look to keep this drive moving. Grinding away on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on second and 13. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The conference championship may come down to this drive. Can they reach the end zone? Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of a play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. They need to convert. He'll drop back. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make the play here with time winding down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Inside the 25. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to throw it on 1st down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now the decision is to go for 2 and win it right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Great stop here by this defense, and that makes things a little bit more interesting. Now, there's not a whole lot of time left, but if they can get into field goal range, they could have a shot at winning this game.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well-executed onside kick.
What a great job of coming up with that onside kick. Now it's going to be interesting to see how they work the clock. All you need is a field goal here late in this game. Let's see how aggressive their offensive coordinator is.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep for late game heroics. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They take the lead in the final minute.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and they can't add to their lead here late in the fourth quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Now from the 25. DB's backing off from the line now. The junior tried to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the out route. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, obviously a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
Incompletion in first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Defense not pressing this time. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's hit as he throws it. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. What a special year and a moment these players